boys and girls. For your language arts, I wanted to teach you how to write a friendly letter. Now, I know you've written letters before, but there is a formal way to write friendly letters. If you would please go and get your Shirley book, wherever it may be, and turn to page 480. So 480, turn to that page real quick, and I'll wait just a second, or you can push pause. Okay, at the top of page 480, it shows a friendly letter is the title, and there's 5 parts to it. So we're gonna go over those parts together real quick. In your book, we first have the heading. That is gonna be found on the right side. Now, a heading usually includes an address. So you've got a street address, you've got your city and state and zip code, and you have a date. But for your friendly letter, our heading is only going to include the date. So let's go ahead and just put, I'm not sure when you're starting this, but let's go ahead and put April 6th, 2020. So here is our date. The next thing we're going to have, if you'll look in your book after a heading, is going to be the friendly greeting. You remember in Charlotte's Web where they said salutations? That's a greeting, like hello. So we're gonna start with that next. And we're gonna skip a line. We started on the top line on your notebook paper, which should be inside your packet. There was some notebook paper, or you can use a piece of construction paper and make some lines. So let's skip a line, and we'll start with dear right here. This is our heading. Now, we are writing 2 letters. We're writing one of our letters to healthcare workers. You could say dear nurses and doctors, or you could say dear friend if we're gonna send them to someone in a nursing home. So I'm just gonna do that one first, and I'm gonna say dear friend. Now, because it's not a specific person, it's not really a title of a person's name, but I'm gonna go ahead and just write dear friend. And that's what I'm calling them, so I'm gonna go ahead and capitalize it. If you were writing your friend's name, it would be a proper noun and you would need a capital letter, but we're just gonna write dear friend. Now, every greeting needs a comma. You need capital letter at dear, the person's name, which we don't really know, but if you're writing the one to a nursing home, we could say dear friend. Now, you're going to skip another line and we're gonna start the body of our friendly letter. So we have our heading here. You don't have to write this down. We have right here our greeting. And then the next step is going to be the body. That is what you want to say in your friendly letter. So, for example, if I was writing to someone in a nursing home that couldn't be with their family right now because they're isolated, set apart, I might start by saying, dear friend, my name is, don't give your last name, just put your first name. My name is, and you can fill that in right here. And you could say something like, I hope you are doing well. And the rest of the sentences that you write can be anything, such as, just know I am praying for you. I'm thinking of you. I hope you're happy. I hope you have your friends to talk to. I hope you know Jesus loves you. Anything that you want to write to someone who might be by themselves in a nursing home would be a perfect thing to write. So go ahead and write your body. That doesn't have to be any more than maybe 3 to 4 sentences long. That is your body. Now, if your greeting was to a nurse or doctor, you could write, dear nurses and doctors, or dear healthcare workers. Anything you want to put here for your greeting, and your parents can help you with that. And then you don't forget to indent. I didn't talk about that. This is all in your Shirley book. When we start writing, we always indent right here on the letter, and write your 3 to 4 sentences. If you're writing to the doctor about thank you for serving our community. Thank you for working so hard to keep people safe and well. So that is going to be the next section, is your body. Make sure you use capitalization and punctuation. You're representing Trinity when we write this. You might even say, I'm a student at Trinity. The next thing we're going to do after we write our body, say we ended the sentence right here. There was a period right here. That was our last word. We're going to skip another line and we are going to put our closing. The closing is the next section, and this is also in your Shirley book on page 480. Your closing. This is where you're going to write something like sincerely. Or you might write with love or blessings or something like that. And then the last part is the signature. That is where you're going to sign your name. And use your best handwriting. If you feel like cursive is your best, you can do that. Or just print your name here, just your first name. And that's what it's going to look like. This isn't a very neat job writing it really quick, but this kind of shows you what we're going to do for our friendly letters. You will have 2 friendly letters that you write, and then I will collect those from you if we do another pickup or drop off, kind of a thing like we did before, and I can get those, and I will get them to the people that need them. So thank y'all so much for doing that. Make sure if you have any questions to let me know. I know y'all are going to do a wonderful job. Bye, guys.